Okay guys, just to give you a bit of an insight into these photos that we were drawing. Again, if we're able to draw something, just all you need to do is just be able to draw the piston and things like that. So, oh jeez, this is a brutal bad drawing, but it'll do. So you could draw the piston like that, and that's the inlet valve, outlet valve, and then draw a spark plug or something. All you have to do is just draw something like that, but just make sure you're indicating the movement of the piston. Very, very important that we know if the piston's coming up or down at these different stages, because in the exam you will need to be able to explain all four of these. Okay, so we'll go to the first one, intake. So intake is intaking something is where it comes in. So the piston is going down. You can see it there, it's going down. So intake valve opens. Again, you can see the other one is closed. Exhaust valve closed, and you have this air and fuel mixture is taken in. Okay, so as the piston's going down, it's like a syringe, it's sucking this air and fuel in. Then what happens is the piston will go down, and then it starts to go back up, and as it's going back up, everything that's inside here is getting compressed. It's getting squished, okay? And what happens, why we do that is the likes of petrol. When petrol is ignited, just lets a flame. When it's compressed, you get an explosion. Again, there's a very small amount of fuel. It's not a case of the engine is going to blow up and destroy the car. It will just create a small explosion, and like it does here in power, creates a small explosion. And what that does is that forces the piston down. So you can see the movement. I have loads of lines on top of it there. You can see the movement. Again, the piston is being forced down, forcing the piston down. Okay, and what that does is it turns reciprocal motion. So reciprocal, we know, is reciprocal motion into rotary. Okay, so what's happened is the piston is going straight down. Next thing goes all this stuff that's in the inside. That's all fumes, all sort of burnt petrol, different things like that. Piston goes up. The exhaust valve is open. The exhaust valve is open, lets it all out there, and then it goes from the exhaust valve that goes to the exhaust. So that's what's coming out, the smoke coming out of the car. Okay, so that's the force size, and then what happens is you go intake, compression, power, exhaust, and start again. Intake, compression, power, exhaust. So that's the four strokes of the four-stroke engine, just to give you an insight into what what they involved.